How to release a single in 2020 with 0 fans. I'm going to show you the best way I personally think on how to release a single in 2020 with 0 fans. And then I'm going to show you how you can convert these new fans into regular listeners, so they'll actually become regular fans of yourself. So this is real advice. I'm not going to talk about strategies, and I'm going to try not to talk too much about fluffy stuff. I want to get into real tactics in a little bit. I'm going to assume 2 things though. One is that you don't have any music, you've never released music before. This might be your first single release. Therefore, you have 0 fans, or you've already released some music before on Spotify or whatever, and you just haven't gotten any fans yet. It's still a slow build. So this is still a valuable video if you just have maybe 10 fans. These tactics are going to work for anyone in 2020 right now. It sucks to have 0 fans. I have been there, especially in my first releases. I did have 0 fans back in 2018. And in 2020, the game has changed completely. That's why it's exciting to release music in 2020, because the channels have changed and you can release music with 0 fans and then in a matter of weeks to months have a lot of fans listening to your music because of the internet. That's the focus of this video on how to release a single in 2020 with 0 fans. You want to find the channels or platforms that have the biggest reach, and there's 2 ways to do this. The first way is free, and then the second way is paid advertising. So we're gonna focus on this video. We're not gonna talk about paid advertising. We're only gonna talk about the free channels that you can get reach. And in 2020, and from my personal experience and from a marketing perspective, I think the channels that have the biggest reach are TikTok and Spotify. So that's how to release a single in 2020 with 0 fans. We're going to want to focus on TikTok and we're going to want to focus on Spotify. Now I'm talking about reach. That's really important because the difference in platforms really takes an effect when I talk about reach. For example, if I post something on TikTok, I have the reach opportunity to get in front of thousands, if not millions, of new people that would have never heard about my music before. If I do the same post on Instagram, I'm limited by the reach based on their algorithm. I will probably only get 2 or 3 likes if I have no fans on Instagram and post a picture or a video. I can do the same post on TikTok and get up to thousands or millions of views. And on Spotify, there is a lot of opportunity for reach because there are independent playlists, curated playlists, user-generated playlists, much more than on Apple Music that don't have those kind of user-generated playlists. So I can get a lot of reach on Spotify if I get on Spotify playlists. Now, so there is a small barrier there. You do have to get on Spotify playlists, but there are thousands of Spotify playlists, so the opportunity is there. I'm not talking about editorial playlists. It's super hard to get on Spotify editorial playlists, but you don't have to. You can start with user-generated playlists and then move up your monthly listeners to get to the editorial playlists. Not going to get into that too much though. The focus is on getting on Spotify user-generated playlists and then posting on TikTok, and that's going to get you new fans that have never heard of your music before. Okay, those are the actual ways on how to release a single with 0 fans. Let's get into the details on how we're gonna do this now. Make sure you are getting your music that it's available to be heard by people on Spotify and TikTok, so you're gonna wanna use a music distributor. You can use my referral link in the description to DistroKid if you like. You get a 7% discount, or just go with something like CD Baby or TuneCore. You need to use a music distributor to get your music on the platforms. Next thing you're gonna wanna do is just focus on TikTok now. Let's say your song is out next week. Let's say it's out in 4 weeks, 3 weeks, tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. Ideally have like a 2-week buffer so you can do some, promotion on TikTok before you have your song out. But let's just say, for simplicity purposes, the song's out in 2 weeks. Now from today until 2 weeks, you're going to want to post 3 to 4 TikToks a day because you have 0 fans. You're not going to annoy anyone anyway. Start by posting a sound sample of your song. Even though your song isn't released yet on TikTok, you still can upload the sound of maybe the best part of your song to TikTok and make a video of that. it's like a teaser video of the song. Maybe tell a story of how you wrote the song. The content of the TikTok video is up to you, and you're going to want to make it as attractive as possible that people will want to watch it. If the video sucks, then no, you're not going to get the views on TikTok. Best way to do that is just like make a lot of TikTok videos and be posting them every day. And eventually you'll start to see what's working, what's not working. You can optimize on what's working, and then you can learn from what's not working. It's better to post 20 videos in 2 weeks than just work on one video the whole time and post that one video and then it gets 10 views, because you've never learned anything. The point is to be shipping videos and then learning from those videos. You can go to my TikTok page. I've been doing the same strategy and I've managed to get over 80,000 views on TikTok already, and I almost have 1,000 followers. So it's hard facts, it's working, and I think you can do the same thing. For Spotify, it's a bit different. You can do a bit of pre-launch Spotify promotion by pitching your song before it's out, and also you should be doing it after it's out as well. A couple different ways to get on Spotify user-generated playlists are actually going on Spotify and searching different playlists and then looking to see if the contact information is in the Spotify playlist description. Sometimes it is, or sometimes it isn't. Maybe they redirect you to a website where you can submit to. A lot of these user-generated playlists are being funneled into Submit Hub, where it's just centralized there and you can pitch on Submit Hub. And you can pitch for free on Submit Hub every day with 2 credits they give you for free, or you can also pay a little bit and then be pitching to more playlists. Another thing you can do, if the contact information isn't there in the Spotify playlist description, but their profile picture is, then you can cross-reference that profile picture on a social app like Twitter or Facebook or even Instagram. Like take their name from that playlist, cross-reference them on the social app. If it's the same profile picture, it's likely the same person. And if you can message them on Instagram or Facebook, send them a pitch to your song. More importantly though, it's getting on Spotify playlists that give you the opportunity to have that reach. Because you have 0 fans or very little fans, you can't just be putting your song on Spotify without doing any playlist promotion, because you won't get more than 0 streams. The last part of this video is, now that we have kind of launched this campaign, I guess you can say, is how do we convert these new fans, if we got people listening to our music, into actual like fans that will continue along the journey with us. And the best way to do that is try to convert them into another social app that you can be posting with them and connecting with them. Instagram is a great app for that, or email is probably the best one actually. If you can get the person's email, because eventually you can be creating lookalike audiences on Facebook. We won't get into that right now, but an email is really powerful if you can get that from a fan. So how we're gonna actually do that is make sure you have a link to your Instagram in TikTok, because when you're on TikTok, you can be linked to your Instagram page or your YouTube account. And then with the Spotify playlists in your bio, have a section that says follow me on Instagram, send me a message, reach out, tell me about my music. Let me know what you think of this video in a comment. Was it helpful, or did you just get frustrated and you don't want to do any of this stuff? I don't know. Let me know in a comment, and hope to see you around. Please subscribe and follow. I'm not really sure what you say at the end of the videos. I'm just trying to be real here. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.